we start to see things like what we call the triple cross, which is, again, the same idea. This is my natural laid-back David position. You ask me a question that's a little problematic, and I go, well, let me see. How many body language cues was that?
3.
3? What were they?
Foot, lips, eyes.
Yes.
And head gesture, because you actually
All right.
moved your head.
I turned a little bit, I backed up a little bit, I crossed my legs. I did actually lift my lower lip, didn't I? Good catch.
Yes, you did.
Right? Now, obviously I've gone from a very relaxed state to a more pensive state, right? I'm in that little bit of a, okay, where's he going with this kind of a thing? Now, that could be a flag for you. Where do you want to go with it? Right? Where do you want to go with it? You ask me another question, and all of a sudden I go, let's see, where was I last Tuesday night? Now, what were the cues? Eyes, okay. Body turn. Biting my lip, okay. What did I do with my voice? Omission, tone. I repeated the question. Liars will almost always repeat your question. Especially if you catch them by surprise. Yes?
Is there any difference in terms of culture, gender?
Yes. That's why I'm being very, very global. Is there any difference in terms of culture, gender? Yes, there are 2 sets of body language characteristics that I work with. I focus on one, which are what I call global. Every human being on the planet exhibits them. Therefore, whether I'm in New Guinea or New York, well, maybe not New York, but they're going to be universal, all right? And that's what I'm teaching you here. A lot of these things, like, just how, in Germany, you guys, show the number 3 on your hand, they do this, right? We do it like this, cultural. I don't worry about those right at first. Why? They're not global. I need something that is my foundation, that if I go anywhere on the planet, I can start to decode what's going on. Does that make sense? So anytime you get a metaphorical or symbolic obstruction is an indicator of, okay, something's weird, I don't know what's going on here. Doesn't mean they're lying. It means they're defensive, though, and defensiveness is a prelude to lying, more often than not. Okay? There are actually 15 traits that I'm going to share with you now. I call them the Hansen 15. Because they were actually taught to me by a man named Jason Hansen, who's an ex-CIA operative. He runs a website called Spy, Escape, and Evasion. Very, very cool stuff. Everything that I'm sharing with you now presupposes, it assumes, that A, you're in control of your state, you're focusing primarily on what's not matching up in their story. You're ignoring what's true. Got it? You're tuned in and you're sighted in. You're paying attention to what they're doing visually and what's coming out of their mouth. That being said, these things will tend to jump out at you.